Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's Mystic Minute is losing your desire. I'm not talking about losing your desire like you get old and menopausal and you've been married for 39 years and I've just lost my desire. That's not that necessarily that kind of losing your desire. But what I mean more is that you have some really specific things that you want to manifest in your life, like, oh, I want my soulmate. I want my soulmate so badly. I mean, I don't want to go through the rest of my life without my soulmate. Where's my twin flame or whatever? So the kind of love thing, or I really want financial freedom. I want to be independently wealthy and financially free. I want to be able to travel the world and do generous things with philanthropic things. So the one of being taken care of financially by the universe kind of desire. Or oh, my soul is longing to do something more meaningful. I want to fulfill my purpose for being here. I want to fulfill why I'm here. I don't want to die with a book left in me. Gotta write my great American novel or whatever. And then some people go through this spiritual transformation and they lose their desire. And what's that about? What happened? What happened to my desire? Here's the thing that happened. You were looking outside of yourself for the essence that you already had within. Suddenly there's no desire to find your soulmate because you've gotten in touch with your soul. Suddenly there's no desire for the winning lotto ticket financially free because you're in balance with your giving and your receiving and your expression of appreciation. You're in a sense of well-being. All is very well, and you know that there is enough time, there is enough money. And it's really about your quality of life, and your quality of life is very prosperous. And here's the most confusing one of all, is your life purpose. Isn't there a thing that I am born to do? What am I called to do? What am I here to do? And obviously, it's not being an accountant for this corporation. Obviously, it's not doing this kind of job that I hate. And then you find yourself with no desire. What's up with that? When you're in touch with yourself as consciousness, suddenly it's just all about experiencing physical reality, and there's no good or bad to what you are actually doing in order to experience that reality. Suddenly it's fascinating to be an accountant and working with numbers. Ooh, numbers are kind of a fun creation. It's actually very creative to be working with numbers. Suddenly the job that you hate, you kind of are enjoying the effort and intention it is to be there. Look at all these other creations of personalities that I'm interacting with, and oh gosh, aren't they irritating in a way that you would kind of enjoy watching some tense drama or soap opera unfolding in front of you. I get to have a full immersion theatrical experience. But at first it feels a little deflating to not have any desire because, you know, we were born with that impulse. We were born with that seeking gratification, and suddenly we have no needs to be gratified. So it doesn't mean that you've flunked your spiritual manifesting course. It doesn't mean that you have failed as a being incarnating on this planet. It doesn't mean that you're depressed or there's something wrong with you. It's actually a phase of evolution as consciousness. It's a phase that we tend to go through as we bring our greater aspect of ourselves into form. You can actually think of it more as like a reorganizing period where you don't have intentions or desires because you're in the midst of remodeling and you don't know what it's going to look like at the other end. What comes out of this period of no desire, non-desire, might feel a little flat or blah to start with. When it rearranges itself, it is coming into a form of balance that you might not have imagined. It's a form of balance that your mind could not have imagined. Your personality, the part of you that was setting the intentions, is not the part that is creating reality now. You are actually creating reality from a bigger perspective. And when you relax into that, your joy and enthusiasm returns and becomes more of a childlike joy and wonder, and every day is a fun adventure. The angst has gone out of it, and then the blah has gone out of it. And what gets replaced is a greater sense of being in the world. And a whole new set of creations come from that. So if you like these videos, you can subscribe to them on YouTube. You can also sign up below to get them in your inbox. If you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. I have a lot of free content there. I put out these videos a couple times a week. You can get an entire coursework of information looking at all these videos. I also do a weekly radio show and podcast. You can get a tremendous amount of information on how to apply this awareness into everyday aspects of life. I write a weekly blog and e-zine, so you can go through all of those, and there are books and books on manifesting and being in the world in those blogs. So if you want to see me in person, I do meetups around the Puget Sound in Seattle, Bellevue, Tacoma, University Place, and lots of other places. You can find out more about that on my website. If you want to know more about how to live life as consciousness, how to navigate your life with a sense of mastery as consciousness, go to joan-newcomb.com and look at my coaching programs. So go to joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you in another couple days with another Mystic Minute.